I got married immediately after.
Wewe hata kukuwa na rehearsals za
hakuna rehearsals za kudate ni wewe. Nilitoa box yangu shule sister. Kwanza nilikuwa najua mimi na wacha hii box naenda kwa chali yangu. So what happened?
Who was a high school sweetheart?
Yes, we started dating ile tu like when I was in high school.
Which is normal.
Na yeye alikuwa anafanya job.
Child
abuse. I'm sure he's gonna watch this.
What's up, guys, and welcome to the Art Scene Show, where we feature key industry players. My name is Cheptwek Boyle, and with me we have another awesome guest. Her name is Gloria Moraa. Most of you know her by the name Nyaboke Moraa, but minamjua tu kama Gloria. Welcome to the show.
Thank you so much.
Karibu.
Asante. Thank you for having me.
Kitambo
sana tumeonana like how many years ago? The last time we did something was in 2009.
Damn.
Yes.
That was Love 101.
Yes, that was, let's say 20 years ago. 11. No, my son is
11.
That time, remember I had given birth
to
my second born. So saizi anaelekea 12 years in the next 2 months. Yes.
It's 11 years.
11 years ago.
Wakati nilingia acting.
Saizi kuna tunyamanyama. Hizo siku nilikuwa model ile kabisa.
Wewe Ainia and Langiri kweli Mungu amenibless. Kama nimeongeza basi.
Umeongeza boyo ulikuwa mslim, ulikuwa mthin.
I was skinny.
And you were so skinny.
I look at those pictures.
I know, right?
And you go like, hey, hata kama ni modeling. Hapa I was born.
But you were a model, right?
Yes, I was
I
a model.
I remember. So at least umeongeza to meet. Umekuwa beefy.
So I napenda vile niko hivi.
By then you look good.
I hope sita increase.
No.
To, like,
you look good.
Thick.
You look really good. Thick is life.
Thank you.
Thickness has been saving lives since 1967.
I'm very sure. Anyway, now let's get into acting. You have been in the industry for over 10 years. You started with Izo Days Tidy High. Then ukaingia Wingu la Moto. What made you start acting? Was it something you were told, you're a good actor, ama you pursued it yourself?
Well, I started acting when I was way small, like around 10 years, or even before, way back in primary school. And then my teacher in primary school was like, she was a go-getter. If she sees that talent, she will pinch you to that talent, you know.
Nice.
So akani nurture and all that. She nurtured me. Then when I went to high school again, I was really into drama. All the tukienda music festivals from zonals, because it was zonals, from
district, provincial,
zonals, district, provincial. Like I would go all the way, and I would get all those certificates for best acting, best actress, best male actor, best female, like that. So from there, because when I was in high school, I was doing really good back at national. So there's a guy.
When I was in high school gani? Wacha tuanze na primo.
Wewe wachana sasa. Mimi nilikuwa primo shule inaitwa Olympic Primary.
Olympic, it's a well-known school.
Yes, it's a very well-known school. And my teacher was Mrs. Asego. You know these guys of rugby like Gloria Moraa. Mama yao. Yes, their mom was another tough cookie. But she was really nice. She's the one who nurtured my talent. Nikafika high school, nikatoka nilienda shule inaitwa Tala Girls. Because nilituangara babangu kwa na mimi niende day school uongo. Makanga wataniharibia.
Utapotea.
Makanga wataniharibia. So I went to Tala Girls. From Tala Girls, I went to just Form 1 and Form 2. Then from there, I went to Trika. There's a school in Thika called Trika. They were very well known for drama and stuff. So the day I went like this, I was admitted like today. Kesho yake nilikuwa nachungulia wakifanya hiyo drama. Kidogo shortly kuna dem alikuwa na play role fulani ya boys. God ni nani? Niko tu hapo ndani naangalia mimi ni kama sijui mtu. Sauti kapotea kwa mgonjwa.
God spoke
to me. Then the chair is like, no, I need someone who can play this role. I'm like, so you know I'm such a newcomer, people don't know me. I'm like, excuse me, I can't. I just said that one like that. She was like, yes!
You are the right cast.
I'm telling you, from there, then I'm a lizard. Straight from high school, Villain Malta High School, after getting like more than 16 certificates for drama, I got married immediately after
wewe hata kukuwa na rehearsals za
hakuna rehearsals za kudate ni wewe. Nilitoa box yangu shule sister. Kwanza nilikuwa najua mimi na wacha hii box naenda kwa chali yangu. So what happened?
Who was a high school sweetheart?
Yes, we started dating ile tu nini like when I was in high school.
Which is normal.
Na yeye alikuwa anafanya job.
Child
abuse. I'm sure he's gonna watch this. So like when we are dressed in home clothes in we have cleared high school. Me, I want to go screening. I've left my box there. Hey, I see my sister there. I'm like, you know, unafanya kunipik kwa nini? Mimi nika relax, nikavaa tena uniform yangu. Sasa ndio amekuja kunipik, babangu angeniona na home clothes angenimada.
Ulitoa wapi?
Exactly.
Where did you hide
exactly? So me and my box and my sister sisi yao mpaka home. Vile tulifika tu home nikeka box, nika change. Straight disappearing act mpaka kwa boyfriend.
Hata huko ngoja December because watu
December for what?
Disappear.
And that guy was like, I'm chilling for you. Hey, me I'm there, finished high school. What are you telling me?
I'm gone.
I've moved mpaka nikaenda nikamaliza, then I got so automatically I just got married. And then this my ex-husband had a video library. We actually had a shop at Vision Plaza Mombasa Road. He's still there though, but doing something different.
So isn't it a tape? Because it tunaongea
kama na CD
5 ama
204. Sasa tunaongea 203 kisha tunaenda 204.
So tape na ndio
tape na CD bas. So sasa zile tumekaka that's what I do. Amenifundisha kufanya job, so we work together. Kidogo shortly I'm pregnant. I am so pregnant.
Of course umeiva. High school umekuwa ukimarinetiwa.
I know, right? So there I am. I get pregnant. I don't even know I'm pregnant. Me, I'm telling that guy, I think I'm sick. I'm like, hey, babe, walk on a ball. And then I'm a
but
child.
At least he was loyal.
He was a very nice guy. So kidogo shortly, tumeka, I get birth. I go back to work. One of the clients that we had is my godfather. I call him my godfather every day of my life because without him, singekuwa kwa industry size.
Who is this godfather?
This godfather of mine is called Nyaboke.
Ule mkora alikuwa.
Huo mkora was our client. So nilikuwa nishamwona kwa, I think ilikuwa makutano or something. That time I had a child. I was 21 then. Yeah, my baby was a year old. Nikamwambia, sasa naambia mzee wa mine, babe, so ambi uchalimu act. So ambi uchalimu act ani hook up. Akamwambia subonge naye nini wewe unaogopa? Akamwambia aina hebu bonga na wife yangu. Akamwambia sasa nilikuwa nakwambia mimi naweza act. Yaani unajua sasa hiyo niko so naive. So sweet, so naive. Akanambia okay. So ikakuwa coincidentally they were doing auditions for Tidy High that the next I think it was maybe a Friday or Saturday because the next week like on a Tuesday walikuwa na hold auditions in National Theatre. Akaniambia, "Hey, mimi nani nilirauka." Kurauka, went to National Theatre nini we did auditions. Unfortunately, I was not taken for any role.
Oh, but as the main guy.
No, nothing, not even supporting, nothing. So nikaikuwa kwa ile cluster ya ma extra. Ma extra kwa class because ilikuwa story ya class. Nikaikuwa kama extra kwa class. Najua nikasema nini itafanya, nikamwambia mimi lazima niende nichape hii job. Sasa tulikuwa tulipa how much extra?
5k.
500.
Wewe unajua ukishika hivi
500.
Nani utake 500?
Tulikuwa tunalipwa punch 500 shillings. But I used to go, thank God at least me I could those days were really tough for guys because now guys unapata wana fare mara tumewachwa mara nini.
But 500 was a lot of money again hiyo
kwa 2000. Yes, early 2000
for artists. Hiyo ni transport
for non-speaking. So like it was not every day 500 per episode, sawa?
Oh no.
So watu walikuwa na have challenges za mafare na nini. Thank God mimi nilikuwa at least na hazia naweza ni sort kidogo ni unajua. So tukakaa mimi nika extra tu sisi wale wa class yani teacher nini. One day there's this girl alikuwa na lines but she didn't come. So producer akasema God ananipenda. So now then the producer is like, who can say this? I said, okay, I can try. I said those two lines and that producer said, huyu mchichana asiwahi kosa kwa script zangu. And that was it.
Sorted.
And that was it. Boyo nika raise mpaka nikafika kwa 3000 per episode. Mimi nani stereo bila gani.
Amshiki na 3K.
Sishiki. Then from Tidy High, as we were doing Tidy High, and then there's an opening in Wingula Moto. Then again my godfather recommends me. He's like, that chick, have you watched her? Then the producers are like, oh, she's good. Then I go to the auditions, I do marvelously, you know.
And then Wingula Moto had big names.
Me, I am telling you. Me nilikuwa na shake nikiingia Wingula Moto nasema nini? Nilikuwa na act alongside Nini Washera na Sweat. Na imagine guy.
Ule mtu na mwana kwa gazeti na kwa teli.
Na kwa radio. Namsikia bado kwa radio.
Oh yeah. Alikuwa Capital.
Yes. And then me, I'm just there, I'm a nobody. I'm acting alongside her. Yani nilikuwa na shake mpaka lines na kula zingine lines because I'm like, what the, you know.
Hao ndio wale wanakushikana because don't worry,
it's fine. But you know, when you get good people on set who like encourage you will prosper and you get there.
Yes.
You'll feel like you're one of them. You're part of this night. But sometimes you can get people who are very, very nasty, arrogant. Minister utanishow una get. So from there again, I did that again. Ainea calls me again another time. Hey, where mama? And then where mama? Kuna auditions Makutano Junction. I go again. We are like 300 people, They're looking for 2 women. 2. That time I was a girl, so wanatafuta role ya
Makutano walikuwa na audition pale. Hiyo ni church house ama ni wapi huko?
Hiyo walianza na KNT tulikuwa watu 300. Wanataka watu wangapi? 2. Sana shindwa. And then you just do, first of all, I do not like auditions. Sipendi auditions.
Hata mimi sipendi.
So now you go there, you looking at that queue and you're thinking, is it worth it? Then I say, okay, let me just try it. I went, tried. We were shortlisted again, God, and then I got the role, thank God. And then I did it. We did it for quite some time, and then ilikuwa role ya mtu wa 15 years, mimi na act role ya mtu wa 15 years. Alafu mama nani kumbe akona bola. Hiyo kukimbia ikaanza kunilemea pia. Boli ya pili sasa. That is what I remember
to kuacha upumue. I swear.
More at least for 5 years kidogo kabla nige. So ndio tukifanya when we did, you remember when we did Love 101 auditions, I was not even pregnant. Yes. I was very okay with 1 child. Yes. But when we started shooting Love 101, I had 2 kids. You remember?
Yes.
So yeah, from there we did Love 101. We did Melody Makers. I did Justurina. I did Mchungaji. I did the Arm of Movies. I did Kerul. I'm singing quite a number. Until the last one I did actually was Mchungaji. Yes, Mchungaji was the last one, and then from there after some time I did, what did I do? Yes, I did Kerul. Yeah, and then I did Kina sometime last year and sometime this year. But apart from that, in 2019 I started doing just a clip. I did a clip. I sent to my cousin. She laughed her head off. She's like, "You're crazy." I'm like,
"Oh, now you launched as an online comedian."
Yeah, way before that, I just did a clip. I sent to my cousin. I was actually very bored in the house, so nikatuma clip kama ya 1 minute, nikatumia cousin yangu. Cousin yangu ananiambia, "Wewe ni mwendazimu." Nikamzana. Alafu nikatumia best yangu kaniambia, "Are you mad?" Like,
but wewe unakuanga mwendazimu kidogo.
Okay, kutoka zamani watu wanasema, "Why can't you try comedy?"
Ulikuwa unatuchekesha sana.
But you know, yes, naweza wachekesha, but you know the problem is with me, the problem that I've been getting is being typecast. Like I don't get that opportunity to show this other. Yes, so nakwambia tu zile characters
tu serious bitch.
Yeah, I'm always that bitch. Mimi mama niko na roho chafu, mdosi roho chafu. Yani ni bibi mbaya, you know, typecast. I'm always typecast. So watu wananiambia akimuuche bash, watu wakikwa mabash mwako
definitely the funny one,
you know, most you can bash. So now when I did that clip and then I posted it in my Facebook, watu wanacheka. Nikakuwa nikituma kidogo. Actually nilikuwa natumia tu mabeste. So there's one I sent that was like my breakthrough. I just sent to, I don't know if I did it on my page, my account, but I sent it to people, and it was about this Samabani people.
Oh yeah, I watched
and that was my breakthrough. Like guys spoke about
it. Went viral.
It went all viral. And let me tell you, mimi niko na fans wangu wengi wako majuu. Fanbase yangu
so it's not Kenyans
ziko kuna percentage. Kuna percentage ya Kenyans na diaspora, but diasporans wali support sana a great deal because hiyo story ya Samabanis. So from there I just started doing clips and sending. clip sending. Then there's a time we were doing this rugby sevens in Kisii again, and then there's this very funny guy that we went
Dallas Sevens.
No. Kuna ilikuwa Gusii, the first ever. So kuna uchali anaitwa Victor Naman. So tukasuggest yeye tufanyie advertisement because he had the numbers. So he's a guy I've worked with before kwa nini nyingine nito mashtaka. So nikamwambia Victor, hii kitu unipatie tuchape na wewe, as in najisikia tu kuchapa na wewe.
So collabo.
Tupige hii collabo, you know, like wacha tu niingie, usitafute mtu, wacha niingie. I think unaweza kuwa mfani. Hivyo ndo nilimshow. Akaniambia sasa tuchape. So from there fire. Nikachapa nikafungua ka page. Nafungua ka page pole up to now. That's what I do, like, you know.
It may grow, it is
a whole brand. Oh yes, it is a different brand.
Yeah, wow, that's very nice. Sasa kwa vile umeshaturukisha huku kwa online.
So najua mimi
comedy. Rewind.
Okay.
Uligrowia wapi? Wewe ni msee wa Nai ama wewe ni msee wa Kisii?
I was born and brought up in Nairobi, Kibra. Ukisikia ngombe ni Tom Olympic, nilikuwa naishi Kibra, place inaitwa Karanja Road, and then we lived there all my life. When I was born I guess nilijipata tu hapo, and until
for some reason you realize na exist
hapa hivi. So yeah, I grew up in Kibra. Then when I was in Form 2 we moved to Utawala. My folks wakajenga Utawala, so that's where up to now that's where my folks live. My mom lives up to now.
In 2014 you ulikuwa kwa hiyo hit program on Citizen TV inaitwa Jasurina, and then main character Nancy Nyambura akapass away. Was that the main cause why the program iliisha ama kulikuwa na other issues why the program had to stop?
No, actually there were no other issues. That was main issue. That was the main issue, because when Jasurina was born as a result of Mashtaka, there was a program called Mashtaka. Mother tongue interference. There was a program called Mashtaka where she had a role there. So they picked her from there. Wakasema they should like create something for her. So that is when Jasurina was created. So Vilalidai wakona, there's no reason for us to go on. That was actually the main reason.
That reminds me of a program tulishoot na, I think was Simiyu Barasa was directing. Kule Deri. Nderi. We shoot
Melody Makers.
I'm not sure. No.
Melody Makers, yeah?
No, not that one. We shot a whole season. Then the main character, part of the main character was this Getman, and then the Getman died.
Wepukulu.
No, it was a Kikuyu guy.
Oh, it was
a Kikuyu guy. He died. The whole program had to stop. Never aired. We were
Barasa. But we were never paid. Barasa. I hope you're watching this. I'm gonna tag him.
What inspires your comedy? Is it personal issues? Is it societal issues?
Mainly it's societal issues, because sometimes most of my ideas, where I get them from, is that I can sit with you here and you say something and I'm like, I put it down, or I see a photo or just something on the TV, maybe on the news or something, and others are personal issues as well. There's some messages. Mine is more of like an edutainment, because I educate people so much
on realities,
family matters, marriage matters, when it comes to children and all that. So mine is edutainment, because I normally have live shows every Mondays where I talk about mostly relationships and family issues. And yeah.
Okay. Nice. So where do you get your funny bone? Is it something we grow up? Who in your family has the funniness?
May he soul rest in peace. He died. My dad was the most humorous human ever. Because at hizi my MC manini, he would just be invited, please come and be our MC. My dad would be like, say her joke, and he's just there seated. Everyone is laughing. He's like, wow, this kid. My father was he was so full of humor. My mother is so quiet on the other hand. Like, she's like, watu muuliza watu kwa ulitoa wapi watoto, like, you know, I think I'm the loudest in our family, and the most humorous as well, and the most emotional.
All the extremes.
Oh, I'm telling you, zangu zote ni extreme. Zote, yeah. But, yeah.
Okay. Now, I know most people misunderstand you online. They think Moraa on TV, Moraa online is the same person.
I know.
You are totally a different person.
Complete opposite.
What are some of the incidents imekufanyikia where someone told you something or did something to you and then you're like, hey, I guess this person has confused me?
Yes. There's a time I had stayed a while after giving birth to my last born. I was seated somewhere with a friend. Then some guy comes and says, wewe kwanza uliniekea mchele ukanilibia pesa Mombasa. Niko kwanza nimechanganyikiwa, niko sina Mombasa 2 years. I think ilikuwa 3 years because by the time una get ball nini nashindwa by the ilikuwa almost police case. They wanted to beat me up until one of the guy told him, "Apana, una mistake udem ni Nyaboke, ujue Nyaboke, you know." And then most of the times you get, there's a time I was seated with some person of mine, and then mtu akamuuliza, "How do you stand this woman, this wicked woman? Every I go, I'm being called wicked woman." Then he just laughed and said, "She's my wicked woman. It's okay. I know how to stand her." You know, so guys, you know, like in social media and in the programs that I act, I am so assertive. Okay, personally, I am a person of I'm very expressive. I have so much energy. Mimi sijui nilitoa wapi energy yangu, but I think masita za budangu na waonanga kuna energy more. So I am so full of energy, so full of life, and I mean I say it as is. Ukinikosea boyo mimi nakwambia, like you get, but I'm very, what do you call it, considerate pia. Mimi ni considerate sana, mimi ni mtu mpoa. I believe mimi ni mtu mpoa because I'm raising kids and they, you know, we're totally different people. For Nyaboke, she's just a crazy woman, crazy, ajali, afanye vile anataka. But for Moraa, I have to really calculate my steps when I'm doing stuff. Yes.
Talking about crazy people, you're friends with Sandra Dacha.
Yes.
How did you guys become friends? Kwa industry ama out there?
No, ilikuwa kwa, there's a time in 2012, I can't remember. We became friends in 2012 because of some, ilikuwa industry, I can't remember well, but kuna Charlie alidai 2013. We formed a group after we went to Zika. He was called Roy. He was a blogger. Roy, you remember Roy? So we were not close then, but sasa ile wenda wazimu tu ya tunacheka
tukamulifanya kwa matanga ya Roy.
Mimi sikukua by the, I was that time sikufika. No, I went yes, but sasa watu wa hizo Gormando, mimi unajua nilikuwa bado sijajuana na watu sana. Me by the boyo, if you know me, when I get to meet new people, I'm not like, kwanza
you're not out there.
Kwanza nakadakika kidogo napima, watu wanafikiri huyu dema anaongeaga kweli. Napima naangalia character ya kila mtu kwanza before I start blabbering out. So hiyo ndio time tukakwa mabesti sana na yeye na group nyingine tuliita Umoina group. We were such a close mini, but you know, people grow up and get different things to do. So that's when we became friends here in 2013, I think 2012, 2013 there. Yeah. Yeah.
You earlier told us about your first husband, which you guys separated.
Yes.
Yeah. What happened?
Life. You know, kuna zile vitu fanyika nako ndani zenye sister na kusema, but what I can say, he had his mistakes. I had mine, and I grew up. He grew up, but mostly Kenya ilituletea issue hii kuingia kwa industry ya entertainment. Ilileta shida sana. So unajua mtu anaanza kuwa na insecurities, anaanza ku feel blah blah blah, unajua. So hapo kidogo kuka build up a lot of things on the side, and then I grew up, maybe I felt this is not the right person for me, and he felt this is not the right person for me.
But you know, people change because high school, Moraa wa high school na Moraa wa sai
ni sasa unajua unapata chali anataka ule morali meet sa hiyo, usigrow, ubaki pale. That's the problem. And you have to grow. Your brain has to like grow as well, because that time when he met me I was only 18 years. Right now miaka zangu ni mkubwa. So yeah, shit happens, but he's a very wonderful, extremely wonderful father to our children. We have 2 kids together. Yes.
So this is the definition of co-parenting.
Co-parenting at its best. It works. It works very well. Challenge fits Anna, by the way.
You have 2 kids with your ex-lover.
Yes.
Ayimba.
Yes.
Ayimba Junior is your first son.
Yes.
And then now you have Howie.
Yes.
At some point you guys were homeless. What did you learn about that time, about yourself, and about the situations that surrounded it?
Well, boyo, all I can tell you is that in this world, do not have too much expectations on human beings, because they will end up disappointing you. Expectations always bring about disappointments. And you can be anywhere in the world right now. You can either be up there, a millionaire, or you can be a pauper. So in life, you always have to appreciate each and every moment that you have in your life. You have to appreciate life. You have to appreciate the position you are in. You have to appreciate everything in life
within the moment.
Within the moment, because you don't know about tomorrow. Yes. Yeah, that's all I can say.
Okay.
Na humility, kitu moja ya maana sana.
No, it is very important.
It is
you
important
never know where
humble.
the help will come
You
from.
cannot know. You cannot know.
Are your kids? Are you friends with the other baby mamas?
Yes. Yes, we are. Yes.
So, organizing, what's it called? Sleepovers, play
Yes,
day.
but yes, we used to, but now just kama saizi I think vitu zimekuwa watu wana chase ma friction school nini hizo zote, but we talk. Our kids know each other and all that. Yeah.
Talking about dating.
Yes.
Uko single.
Boy, I knew this was coming. Do you know, as Nyaboke out there, people do not believe that I can have somebody.
No, me,
people,
but I know
you
Gloria.
know me. So people think like, this one can't have a man. This one with that character. No. Okay, that question is a bit difficult, but yes, I have someone in my life.
Okay, this someone who we are not going to name. What qualities did it have that you said, you know what, this is the man for me?
First of all, he worships the ground I walk on.
Nice.
He adores me like I'm his queen, literally. Like, there's this thing that has been going around, like I've been seeing kuna hii couples wanasimamishwa sifi nani alikuwa anafanya hiyo ujinga akiuliza, hi, you guys have been together for how long? So who do you think is the most beautiful woman? Actually, Rihanna. So like the mama is there. I saw many men failing. So yesterday I asked my guide, babe, who's the most beautiful woman you've ever seen? Like the musicians, actresses, and then he's like, there are quite a lot. I'm like, I asked, who do you think is the most beautiful woman? Like, there's Rihanna, there's Akina Beyonce. Who do you think? I can be, you are the most beautiful woman I've seen in my life. I'm like,
which is so nice.
I know. I'm like, you pass the test. Like, that's a test. I'm like, yeah. So I call it his Nilipata. He's a very wonderful human. He understands. He knows what I told him. He didn't know, but that is the one thing that made me like him.
You opened that about everything.
He did not know me. Most of these men come because they want to be Nyaboke, they want to be associated with Nyaboke, or he wants to have a piece of Nyaboke. So just because Nyaboke. So luckily enough ucheleta kuwa najua mimi nani. Hajui mimi nani. So anaambia, you're with this crazy mama.
What do you
crazy? What do you mean? And I'm okay. So now when I opened up about my life and all that, he said, crap, screw them, I don't care, you are the woman I want in my life. I don't care if you have 50 kids, they're all mine, they're gonna be mine, and I'm gonna add you 10 if you want. I'm like, ooh, you know nice, what? Nika fall in love, because
this is
where are you
one
from?
Person who accepted you for who you are, and
I showed him those candles, I showed him everything. Then he's like, this is nothing. I don't care. I don't care what you did yesterday and the day before and last year. I care about now. Going forward.
Yeah. Where are these men?
I know, right? I know. So he knows, and he knows my two sides. He knows the Nyaboke side and the Gloria side. So sometimes when I overreact, it's like, I want the Gloria side. Please, leave Nyaboke uko. Leave that crazy woman there. I don't want that crazy woman here. I want the Nyaboke. I'm like, okay, sorry, honey. I'm right here. You see? So when you get somebody who understands you, actually because he understands me, that's why I'm, smitten. Because not many men would understand. Unajua saizi machaliwa saizi wanataka tu kuonekana.
I think there's a lot of assumption kule nje. Okay, you have 4 kids.
Yes.
With two different dads. So they'll assume, we need careless.
very careless.
This is a very careless person.
Missing careless boy. Nimekaa kwa marriage first for 7 years na watoto wawili. Hii relationship ya pili nikakaa 7 years na watoto wawili. Mimi si mdimu wa kurukaruka by the way. Yeah. As in but mchele sama careless. Alafu pata chaliwa saizi. Uchele nataka mdrink, mpati, mfanya whatever. It's
and when you tell them niko na watu hii, I can't do this now.
Wanaanza sasa wanaanza unapata na boyo. Unampata na boyo, unampata sio na nani. And it has reached a point in my life where I can't deal with that kind of nonsense anymore. I'm getting old and history ya kukua.
You need stability.
I need stability. Alafu unapata squeezy mimi machali wajalo sio walinifanyia nini? Machali au matolda can handsome. I don't want them anymore. I do not want because there's nothing they've brought on my table apart from heartbreaks and yani upuzi. I do not want. I just want stability and that's it. Because I believe I'm a family oriented woman na napenda kukaa na familia yangu, napenda kana mzee wangu, napenda unajua vitu kama hizo. So the fact that nimekuwa na so much freedom pia imekuwa ina get destabilize najishinda nikunywa kwa basi nifanye nini nianze kumisbehave kwa mabaya kukunywa and that is not me. So I sat down and then when you get a spouse or somebody, boyfriend or whatever, anakuambia babe, this is not the right way. I believe with your name you should not be doing this because maybe you're friends. Sometimes you do thing unachoma brand unaenda kwa bar unakasirika atuko na stress. Mimi niko na pressure ngapi kwanza after hizo ma stories zangu unaelewa. So niko kwa bar na kunywa na no, you should not be doing this because somebody might take a photo and say something different about you. So squeezy nowadays I've left the club scene almost completely unless it is very necessary. Boyo niambie let's go catch a drink.
It's my birthday.
We are going. But otherwise nowadays I love keeping it at home. If I'm getting a drink, let me grab a drink when the kids are asleep. I'm asazile tu ni relax. Nyumba nike kwa chupa, something like that. But this clubbing scene, aki for real, I am tired. Now I'm a brand. I want to grow my brand and focus on my family as well. And focus on my growth. Yep.
Moraa, you have been in a marriage that did not work and a relationship that did not work. What have you learned in those relationships about yourself and about just being in relationships?
All I can say is that learn to give the same energy that you get and learn to reciprocate what you get, because I feel like I was giving too much and getting too little. Yes. So now I think mimi ule mdemu nikipenda napenda sana mpaka na overlook vitu mob. So right now I hope ataona but I hope acha nibani kidogo. I hope ataona, lakini nimepata mtu mwenye ananipenda zaidi ya vile nampenda. Unaget yani opinion yangu tu ndio ina matter, as in ananipenda more than vile nampenda kushinda vile as opposed to vile mimi nilikuwa napenda zaidi. Ile unajua machali wakati wanasema huwa ananipenda hizi na mahali, then they take you for granted and I would tell people not to accept to be taken for granted, not to take any less, because it should be a win-win situation, not a win-lose situation, 50-50. Not in terms of yani love mkwe 100 kama ni 100 unapeana pewa pia 100 unaget, si tunapeana 100 unapewa 70 ama 40. It is not fair. So it's always
balance.
Yes, and you should be able to be friends with your person. It's very important because I'm still friends with my ex-husband. It's always important to be friends with your person and learn to accept situations and accept your person the way they are. Kama boyoni wakungorota ama nakuga tu na character fulani,
I will not change.
Character hauta change ati kwa sababu boya na ngorota. Ulipata boyo ukipata na ngorota. So kwa nini unataka kuchange in between? You cannot change. You cannot change a human being. It is impossible. So learn to live with your partner the way you found them. You're not Jesus. You can't change. Even Jesus tried to change us and he couldn't. So yeah, it is very important, and communication in a relationship is the most important. Communication, respect, it's the most important. Those are the two most attributes that are very, very important in a relationship.
You said at some point you're drinking so much, ulikuwa kwa club scene. How did you heal yourself?
Well,
like what steps did you take to analyze about yourself and just decide to change kabisa?
Acceptance. Nilianza tu ku accept, like si kitambo by the way. No, nilikuwa nimeshaanza kuchange, alafu tena suddenly kulikuwa na hitches hapa katikati, then I went back to the scene. But acceptance, because I used to drink every single day, nakunywa tu pombe daily nakunywa tu pombe. But nikakuja kulearn whether I drink or not. I might drink just to forget whatever it is, but tomorrow when I'm sober, the problem is still there. So I know I have to tackle this problem when I'm sober. I have to tackle it when my mind is, you know, upright. So, and healing is very important when you face your demons. It's very important to face your demons and face whatever it is that you're going through head on. And if you have somebody as well who's there by your side when you're trying to heal from that, it's very important. And I had that human, who really is working, is still working with me.
Hey, you smile. This human is very special.
Extremely special. So unafanya na blush, oh my god, na hizi miaka zangu zote. Oh god.
Hey, raha kupendwa.
Si ndio? Kupendwa raha. Starehe sana.
Let's talk about the friendships in this industry yetu. Kuna ma-fakes wengi, kuna ma-frenemies wengi, and then there are true people.
Yes.
How, wewe ushaikuwa na frenemies?
Nimekuwa nao. Kwanza of late, let me tell you, when you're growing up, there's one thing a friend of mine told me last year. When did COVID start? 2019.
No, 2019 November.
2019. Last year in the beginning, he actually told me, Mama, when you're growing up, it's gonna be very lonely at the top.
Which is true.
He told me that. And truth be told, boy, right now I'm seeing it. And then he told me, you know what? As you're growing, you're gonna find that there's so many loose ends. There are people who pretend to be your friends, and kumbe ni watu tu hawakutakiwa na kuchimba nini. So now, boyo, akaniambia it's not gonna take long before you realize that. So ikafika place, I have friends. Me, I think they are my friends like this. Me wako, yani ile tu unajua speed dial, ile tu kitu kifanyika boyo uko, boyo nini vitu kama hizo. Then I came to find out they're the same people talking a lot of bad things about me out there. Boy, hakuna mtu hajapitia vitu mbaya, as in maybe hakuna mtu ana downfalls. Everyone has downfalls, everyone has. So the problem is just a small growth which they don't want. They want you to stay stagnated at some.
I want us to hang around here.
Yes, please.
Be like
and then
to see where you grew.
Let me have this 5 bob. I don't want you to have that 3 bob. It's getting into my nerves, you know. So as I keep on growing, I find the friends that I hold close to or dear to are the same friends. Wanani backbite, wanaongea matope, wananichimba. Na sasa hiyo mimi hata siongei mbaya juu yao. I know them pals. Unajua I'm besties ama chiali. Boyo. Wacha nikae na watoto wangu, wacha nikae na mama yangu. Na wale marafiki wanajisikia kukaa na mimi, but story ati sijui BFF nini, sijui this is my best friend forever. Nimejionea just this year. Si kitambo, but the more I grow, if I take a step higher, some friend has to just something
mess
has to mess up. So why? Kwa nini usitaki tu mwanzako mazuri? Because at the end of the day, when you grow as a friend of mine, boyo, I grow as well. Because as ile nimegrow, nimekupeleka mahali, you never know, maybe there's something that you
can make a deal somewhere there,
courtesy of me, or you make a deal courtesy of you, you know. So this frenemies wako wengi hata hapa nje nowadays. I told my friend, I was even telling Sandra the other day, you should not, like, as a brand, you should not be like called anywhere and you rush there. Someone can even poison you. Mtu akweke kitu kwa drink.
Should not be too open.
Yeah, you should be too open to people you don't know. So that is where I've actually cut the, what is it called?
Cut the cord.
Yeah, I've cut the cord there. So nowadays I spend most of my time with my kids, a lot of time with my children. We do homeworks together, we do everything together, and I've come to appreciate. Nilikuwa na wanyima time yao because I was going through whatever it is that I was going through, and thank God I've healed from there. And and they really appreciate nowadays. Watu wangu hawezi fanya homework kama siko. Hawezi fanya kitu ways, mom has to cook. I have to be in the kitchen every day. I have to do everything. You know, those things I used to do, yes. I used to do every other day, but kafika tu kuna hii face mtu kwa nayo. There's this face, that I went through, but you know what, God is good.
Nice. You told me earlier you had high school. There was that person who fell sick, ukapewa role. You said you can do it. You can step up. You were given the role. Tidy high. Pia uka step up, ukaenda audition. After audition ukapewa minor role. After minor role ukasema uka execute that one line, and you got the role. So it is audition after audition, challenges after challenges.
Yes.
Though we have a lot of young people right now wanna think, I want to be Moraa. nataka kupata hiyo main role.
Yes.
Na hii roles zingine hata uja grow. We don't know what will you tell them?
These young guys, the problem is that nowadays they want microwaved lives. Wanataka maisha haraka. Let me tell you, I've been in this industry for 15 years and I still go for auditions. Hakuna mtu sema mimi si wanajua mimi ni Moraa. I will still go for auditions and I find you there, boy.
Yeah.
And I will still find you there auditioning me. So these young ones don't want to go for auditions. They just want pan fried, ile haraka wamalize chap wafanye. So what I would advise them is that to be very patient and to make sure to give themselves that chance to have that talent. Most of them don't have talent. And then when it comes to ladies, even men nowadays, they should not be too vulnerable to these producers, to these directors, to these casting directors. Atiwenda kupatia role, alafu unapata wasichana wengi wameslip na casting director anawapatia role za 2000 role ya I'm speaking role ya kutembea hivi, just wiping, like we call it wiping crossing frame. So now they should actually stop. And then nowadays, because they have hunger, they do not have, you see, for us older ones, I can say we have passion.
Yes.
We have passion for what we want. We have the talent, we have everything. These young ones wanataka tu kuonekana kwa TV. Like me, saizi kuna kitu utanitia kwa TV, uniambia unanipatia 50,000, nikwambie siwezi fanya. Huyo mdogo atachukuliwa, hana talanta na chochote, but because amekubali kulipwa 2,000 ama tu anapatiwa for exposure, anakubali. So tunaharibu.
And then ashalipa pia plus the body.
Amelipa pia mwili yake. Let us learn to work with our talents. Let our bodies not work for us, because if I was to work with my body, I would not be where I am right now.
No.
Wale walikuwa nafanya maybe na body walishaisha kitambo.
15 years na body ungechapa.
Ningepanisha beat mtu wangu, ningepanisha chapa. So kama unajua uko na talanta, let me tell you, I always tell these people, you can be denied anything, but nobody can strip me of my talent.
No.
Utaninyima hata kazi, but siwezi lala niamke nipate boya alichukua talent yangu. Never. I will still remain with my talent, and it is God given, it is not man given.
So patience, hard work,
consistency. Kwanza hapo kwa consistency na patience. Patience na consistency, it is key. They are key to growth, especially in our industry in Kenya. Industry yetu unaitambua.
Hii industry yetu, most producers husema hawana budget. Hata mimi nimechoka kusikia hiyo
hawana budget. The problem is, wacha nikwambie kitu inanidhingi sana na our producers na nini. Let me tell you, without the talent, there would not be an advert, a program, a series, or whatever it is, whatever that we're doing.
Yeah.
But you find the light guy, camera guy, sound guy, nini, they are paid even more than the cast. They are paid more than the character.
Yeah.
So I don't understand, I don't get it. But it's time we stood up and maybe...
Because it makes sense. Sisi tulikuwa naliponga 10k per episode. This is 10 years ago. Right now, watu wanalipwa 3k per episode. Sielewi. Na then...
the industry is going down where?
No.
It is
but
just
more opportunities.
Industry
is enda chini kama there are more people being brought in this industry.
Exactly.
That means there is work needed. Yes. There is work and there are people needed to do that
work. Exactly.
More programs on honor, online web series ndio hizo, more TV stations ziko hapo hivyo. And then unasema rate ya 2009
it is better. It is better than
2021. And then sai life nini yetu, what's it called? It is more expensive now than in 2000.
The cost of living right now is too expensive.
It's too expensive.
Alafu by 2 months unapata 2 months after budget is someone una vile vitu zimeenda huko juu, skyrocket. You're thinking what the, so like that is why most of us are going to do web series. We are working with the YouTubes and Googles because there is money there. Hata kama ni kidogo ni ile ya kumesweatia kabisa, you can see, you are seeing your money like this, you can calculate your money every day. Hii month $5 ni 5, hii ni 10 hivyo, you know. Instead of kupata, you get like, you get like
and then delayed payments.
Hapo kwa delayed.
How can a full series
now what I know, mimi nilikuwa
nasema not paid people for 5 months.
Mimi nasemanga ni kama wanalipa pesa wanapeleka kwa bank, sijui zinapata interest, I don't know, because it doesn't make sense when you delay 6 months unalipa mtu pesa yake, 3 to 6 months unalipa mtu pesa yake. How do you expect that person to pay their rent? How do you expect that person to eat and fend for themselves and even transport themselves to work? It is very unfair to stay with people's money and they work for it. It is very discouraging, but sisi tunangana tu hivyo na tutapigana mpaka dakika mwisho. That is why some of us tutatuita job saizi tutakataa. Ni concentrate nikwambie boy, I want to shoot my 4th episode and nirushe YouTube, ningoje niangalie YouTube itanipatia pesa ngapi, nipige kelele social media inipatie followers ama advertisement, ningangana tu hivyo. Yeah, which is much better for me.
Okay. What else do you do apart from acting na social media comedy? Uko na hustle nyingine wewe ufanye?
Mimi mfanya printing na branding, hizi matisho, vitabu, hizo vitu zote. That's what I do on the side as well. Yeah, so unajua kulea watoto ukiwa peke yako ni hard.
It's hard.
Very tough. It's very tough, kwanza especially in this Nairobi world with all these bills and my school fees and all that. And you know, when you don't get like a support system, like I've been doing it by myself for some time, so I have to have like an extra leg, an extra hand, an extra zangu tu kungangana na watoto wenye kuishi na maisha saizi. Watoto wa saizi wanataka kila kitu
kwa expensive sana, man. More expensive na entitled. Mama,
my boy's birthday yake hii wiki, na kama nataka ati sijui PS5, mimi atakuwa ati PS5, sijui keki mbili, sijui guns, toys, sijui bike, sijui nini.
Watoto waache kuona YouTube sana.
Hiyo ndio shida.
I even don't hear about mine.
YouTube inaleta stress. PS5 so
unameta 100,000
plus.
Like kuna
hiyo pesa zingine kwa hiyo pesa zingine kwa miezi mbili uioni. Uioni kabisa, because it's really tough out here right now, especially after the COVID thing. It's really hard for people out here, and guys are going through so much mental instability. What wako na mental health issues right now, and it's something that people are really snobbing, but it should be tackled.
Talking about mental stability, and you having been in a marriage now ukatoka, what do you think what are doing it wrong? Instead of walking away, people are staying, and then kidogo, how many killings do you see kwa timeline?
You know, let me tell you,
kwa news,
yes, kila siku wanauana, hakukuwa na kuuana. Siku hizi kuna hii maisha sijui nini imefanyika. People are so frustrated,
so desensitized. Yes. Kitabu ukisikia kifo unasema oh my god.
Siku hizi wameba aliwa, as in it's become a norm. Now problem is, you see, like even in my first relationship, I'm a very patient person, by the way, extremely patient and persevering human. So unakaa unavumilia, uambii watu shida zako, but you're going through so much, and then because you're thinking what are people going to say, unaenda unaambia mama yako, anakuambia sasa watu watasema nini. So you live because of people,
and I think our parents go very wrong with that.
Mimi like, if my child told me right now, kama usikii starehe hapo, toka tafadhali. You see, when you say what are people going to think, it means you're not living your life, you're living people's lives. Sasa ukishikufurahisha watu wewe unajimaliza. You're not living your life. You're not thinking about you as somebody else's child. You're suffering because of people. Mimi kitu ndaambia mtu, kiatu yenye kama unajua inakufinya, toa hiyo kiatu, enda bata tafuta kiatu kingine. Me, I said and people will judge me for this, and I don't really care because it's my life. I know where it pinches. I said I'm going to love and unlove. And love and unlove until I get that person who is going to make me happy, who is going to satisfy me the way I want. It doesn't have to be physically, but psychologically, spiritually, and all those colors.
Peace is very important.
Siku hizi hata watu wanaambia nimeona sikuli boyo, you could relax too. It is very important. So people should not really strain ati because you want to be seen. Society kuone ati mimi ni Mrs. Nani, ati mimi ni Mr. Nani. Marriage has never been a certificate to heaven. And being single is also not a certificate to heaven. So marriage is not for everyone. It isn't for everyone.
And we're actually talking about marriages that don't work.
Yes.
Ukisafa, ukifinyiliwa, tafadhali
toka tu. Juu mtoto wenyewe atakunyonga, utafanya nini? Siku hizi unaona watu, jana niliona video bahati mbaya imenidisturb, juzi usiku imenidisturb.
No, to post very graphic things
right? Juzi kuna dem tu amepost nini kwa group, mama amejinyonga mbele ya watoto wake. Boyo, that thing really yani ilini destabilize completely, because I'm thinking, what was this woman going through for her to do this in front of her children? It's very sad. Mental health is
guys need to take care of themselves.
It is bad. Guys need to, and usijiue juu ya nini. And then right now people are going through so much because of this COVID. Watu wana makazi, si nyinyi pekee, hata sisi hatuna makazi. Watu wana makazi, watu wana chakula, watu wana nini. So it is important to be your brother's keeper. So you see, like now I would come to you, boyo, nikwambie boyo, I don't have this, I have a problem. Now the problem with you, instead of helping me, unaenda kutangaza. Sasa wewe na shetani mko na tofauti gani? wewe na Ratandrat mko na tofauti gani? Wewe tutafanya huyu mtu hata feel ni kama they are not
opening up is bad.
Is bad, and they're not fit to be in this society anymore because they can't trust anyone. So you need to be someone who's going to be there for your brothers or for your sister, because
and if you can't help, ask someone who can help.
Exactly. Kutangaza mwenzako because they have a problem. That's the worst thing you can ever do, because shida leo kwangu kesho kwako itagonga. Yeah.
Thank you so much for coming kwa hii show.
You're welcome.
You're always fun. Where can guys find you on social media? All of them.
Oh, I have a Facebook page inaitwa Nyaboke Moraa. I have YouTube Nyaboke Moraa as well. I have Instagram Nyaboke Moraa as well. You subscribe to my channel, you share, you whatever, and then I have shows every Monday on my Facebook hapo kwa Nyaboke Moraa, na pia
what time?
Mondays at 10 p.m. kwa sababu mimi ni mtu sijui kusieve maneno, so sasa hiyo watoto wamelala, though hata kuna Facebook inakuanga na watoto over 18, so at 10 o'clock when people are just from work, maybe they are there with their spouses or something, ama tu chill, you can whatever, you can tune into my program at 10 o'clock Facebook, and it is a really nice program because I get very good reviews from my fans. And yeah, you can subscribe to my YouTube channel.
Yes, ebu subscribe. Moraa lazima lishe watu.
Lazima lishe watu wangu bana. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Sitaki kwenda kunini kuomba wa baba nienda kwamba ama watu wangu before mwanze kufikiria vile mimi nakuja kuomba kama moshi niombe nyumba, sio niombe school fees. Subscribe to my YouTube channel now, share and like and watch the videos. Nilishe watu hii.
Thank you guys for joining us this week. Next week kama kawaida tutakuwa na another awesome guest. See you guys.
Thank you for having me.
Karibu.